Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive to keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the LSU Tigers, taking on the number 10 seed in the playoff, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Chris, I always talk about this. A team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Backed up to the 10-yard line. It's second and long. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his target, and it's complete. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Oh, my gosh. What a great play by the offense. And on the other side, how frustrating for this defense. They had everybody covered downfield. The quarterback looks like he's almost giving up on the play. Checks it down to the running back. And how about the back, what he does with the ball in his hands after the catch? Picks up the first down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Linebacker shifting around now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Throws a bullet to the right. He fires this throw. It is intercepted. Look out. He's got some space. Inside the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense to sit back and take it easy, fellas.
And the extra point was up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. The ball handed off. The gain moves the ball to a 34. Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught quickly. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
They'll run it from the gun. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's got it. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Freeman. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Good enough for first down yardage. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback keeps the football. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
He's brought down at the 10-yard line. Brings up third down.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And it's caught. Touchdown, Auburn. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain the drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
He hands it off from the gun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here comes a handoff. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And here's the handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, and somebody talks about a play being blown up. This is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Makes a quick grab. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Here's the second down play. And now the running back's got it again. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's a quick grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Second down play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's the option play. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running back has it on the screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stopped him short of the first down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Bringing pressure. He's looking to scramble. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He'll hand it off. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Freeman. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Now the important point after attempt. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Completion makes it 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Escapes the pocket. He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He pulls it in for a big gain. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's complete downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in.
And that pass rush has trapped him into sack. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. Kick is up and no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown to bury at least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Using his legs on the scramble. And the senior calls his own number, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
And the defense able to hold in there to a short game. Now it's second down here. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best. In the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
And now the kicking team has called for a timeout before the kickoff. Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Movement here from the tight end. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Scanning the field. It's Johnson. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 45-yard attempt. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They'll run it here. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Second down play coming up for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. It's a shotgun run call. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Rush set it down to the offense. First down. Here's the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Crucial third down play after that completion. They'll try to run for the first down. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
They're going to run it. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Grab behind the line. It's Freeman.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. Pressure is coming. They've got him. It's a sack from the defense.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Looking for his back. Dumps it down to the back. Clock. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35. A new set of downs after that completion.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. This possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Second down after that previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
So second down after the incompletion. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's an out route, the catch made, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Looking to throw it again. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The back's got it. Got space, looking to score. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. They're going to run the option. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Kirk, you look for rust. You look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast. But I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
They'll try the option play here. Running toward the end zone, but the defense forces a fumble. Fumble recovered by the defense, going the other way. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a 1st down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. And now the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
And that's going to be a 1st down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Short pass finds the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, this is a great gain, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Snags the quick throw. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Oh, just a costly turnover here for this offense. Last thing they wanted to see is put this ball on the ground. Really, any chance of getting back into this game is lost. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Auburn. Sam Bam Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
And let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, it's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. It's very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal line. It's refreshing. Nice to see.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Defense is coming after him. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Up position, second and long from their own 12. They call the counter run here. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. They'll feed the back again. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Receiver in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's escaping the pocket now. And the sophomore has got him for a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.